Welcome back to In the Loop, and
Yes.
the place where we sit down with creators who are turning everyday chaos into something hilarious. Today's guest, oh my god, I'm just so happy that he's on the show. Thank you so much,
अरे
Aditya.
भाई,
You're such a bloody rock star, bro.
अरे
I mean, he's been making millions of people laugh online through relatable comedy and characters that feel way too real. From observational humor about everyday life to viral sketches that capture the madness of being human, he's building a growing audience that just can't get enough. So, welcome, Aditya. And if you have laughed on the internet, he's probably the reason behind
अरे
it.
थैंक यू सो मच भाई, इतना अच्छा आपने इंट्रोडक्शन दिया। एकदम ऐसा लग रहा था WWE का भी रेसलर आ जाएगा। मस्त इंट्रोडक्शन दिया यार आपने। थैंक यू सो मच फॉर
Yeah, I
द
mean,
काइंड वर्ड्स।
you know what, it's great that chat gpt exists in the world because it can really bring out what you really want to say,
हम्म।
and I feel that so much about you from the first time I watched your first video, which was the BMC
या
ka "Arey road badal do."
या
Yeah, yaar.
अरे हाँ यार, वो तो मतलब वही था कि वट एवर आई फेल्ट पर्सनली वो मैंने बना दिया। क्योंकि बहुत तकलीफ हो रहा था ट्रैवल करने में और वो सब। तो मैं बोला कि दिमाग खराब हो गया एंड मैं बना ही दिया, डायरेक्ट बना के डाल दिया। आई डिडंट एक्सपेक्ट इट टू डू एनी नंबर्स एज सच, बट काफी अच्छा गया वो। तो
Oh my, I
या
mean,
या
uh, in,
yeah, I think it was a breakout. It was my breakout video because it got me around 8 to 9,000 followers, and I was at around 4.5 5,000 at that time. Yeah. So after that, like
wow.
properly, whatever videos I was putting out, it was going out into the algorithm, and I started getting a proper following after that video. So yes, that was my breakout video, I would say.
And tell me, like, what 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 was your idea of doing this? Did you always want to be stand-up comedian or comedian?
No, actually, I never thought of this honestly because I had never
What?
even I had never even done any stage work, in my school and college days, nothing at all like that. So I just felt like doing it one day, and I tried.
Wow.
At 21 or 22, I went on stage for the first time. So yeah, the, no
Sorry,
background
but
at
how
all.
old are you now?
I am 31 now almost. I'm 31. I will be turning 32 soon.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
And how is this newfound fame and success?
अरे
How are you feeling?
नहीं, अभी तो I don't know if I am successful yet, but yeah, little bit sometimes whenever I go out, people do recognize and they take photos and all. So yeah, I like that a lot. Yeah, especially when I'm with my wife or when with my parents and people come and take photos, I feel very good. Like even they can have feel good about that.
That's so cool. I want to know what's your like you said, like you had no stage training,
Yeah.
you not really thought about this. So how did this, I mean, thanks to kind of Instagram that kind of
Mm-hmm.
let you put yourself out there. And
Yeah,
how did you bring that courage to do it?
no, actually, I used to work at an IT company and they had this freshers party. So that is when I went on stage for the first time. They didn't have any acts, and I used to write one-liners, two-liners on Facebook. And that got like way too many likes, like 15, 20 likes. So I thought, oh my God, this is virality. I need to go on stage. This is so, which is why then I went on stage on that day and I performed for 12 minutes. And yeah, after that, like I started going regularly for open mics and everything. So yeah, that is how it began.
That brings me to such an interesting aspect of everybody who wants to be an artist, anything, singer, stand up, writer. How do you gather the courage, Aditya, to do it? Like, I'm sure you felt nervous. You were like, people are going to reject me.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
how did you turn that energy around?
So I don't know actually because when I did this for the first time, I was doing it in front of my colleagues only. So it was like still okay. Like I wasn't that scared honestly,
Like a
but
घर
later,
का vibe है
ha
type.
ha, something like that. But then when I started going for open mics, there you have to make strangers laugh. There you have no context. You have to set context. Then you have to introduce yourself in a funny way also. So all those things, that took a little time. Actually, I didn't even look into the eyes of the audience till 2 years of stand up. After that, I started looking into their eyes also. So I was that nervous because I am by nature I was a very introverted person. So yeah, that took a lot of time, but I don't know how I did it. I just liked being on stage and doing jokes, I think. So everything else followed.
It's so amazing. Your energy is, I feel it's so uh like, it's so on point for what
Acha.
you do. uh like, look at your laughter, it's actually like that. It's not that you're making it up,
Yeah, yeah,
um and then when you did the stand up, what was the first time you really felt like, what joke, or
yeah.
did you get heckled a lot, or you nigalna aise types, or was it easy for you, the process?
No, no, it is still difficult. So, basically we start doing open mics and we test out our material. And these are like very small rooms, 10, 15 people will be there in the audience. And there's one more thing that you have to get a plus one because no one else is coming to watch you. So you have to get someone with you. And then 10 people get 10 people. Basically, on the lineup,
Right.
there are 10 people. We are doing 4 to 5 minutes each. So there are 10 people who have gotten these people. And then they are like the Balika Bakra of this show. All these new comics will try new material and it will be a bad show. That is the expectation in that. So, yeah, yeah. So that is how, it started. But I forgot your question only.
No, I was saying like how the process is difficult,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
to get up on stage, and like, did you get heckled and like
Ha,
thrown
ha,
out,
ha.
like, get
Uh,
out of here?
no, no, no. Mumbai audience is actually very good. They are very good people. So all this, I think, it happens in Delhi, from whatever I've heard. But in Mumbai, the people are very sweet. So if they don't like a joke, they will just keep quiet. They will not laugh. But
Awkward silence.
yeah, so that happened a lot in the initial days, and sometimes like it was heart wrenching because if you do 5 minutes and no one laughs, and actually they get distracted, they look here and they look at the watch. It is, it is very disrespectful, but it's good. It's fine. Like they are good people. I never got heckled or anything. So yeah, they were very nice people. Sometimes in
And
bars it does happen. If you do bar gigs and people are drunk, then all these things happen. They
so
suddenly,
what's the worst experience you've had with that?
no, like
Have you
it's
had?
like, if you do a bar gig and if you are bombing 5 minutes into the set, you are just bombing. It is a 8 minute set, but 5 minutes no laughs. People are just having. You can actually hear ice being poured into the glass. That kind of silence. You can hear the buzzing of the AC. Hmm. All those things you can hear, and then suddenly there will be one guy. He will just shout, "Wah, beta, wah, wah," as if some shairi has been said in that mehfil. So these things happen, used to happen. But yeah,
Oh my
nowadays,
god.
yeah, nowadays, like it's good for these new people because there are no more bar gigs in the city. Even if there are, it's like people do sell tickets and those things. So now, like the things are much better.
That's so crazy. Do
Yeah,
you
yeah.
remember your joke
Mhm.
that took off and made you really like, geez, this is, I've like cracked one part of it at least.
No, yeah, I don't remember actually. It's been 8 years. So my first
Wow.
jokes, 8 to 9 years. So first jokes were actually very bad, but I don't know how people laughed at those jokes also. But I don't
But
exactly remember the joke. I think it was about
okay.
something about like sex education in school, very basic stuff. How they don't teach these things in Shedwood school and those kind of things. So yeah, yeah,
So
that was the.
now, of course, you began with like, I'll take a bet on myself.
Mm.
I'll put myself out there. What's gonna happen? Now, now I'm guessing there is a method to the madness,
Yeah, yeah. Yeah.
right?
Yes.
So can you share something about your method of how you do
Yeah.
what you're doing today?
Yeah. Yeah. So see, I am predominantly a stand-up comedian, but I also make content on Instagram. So that is like one thing. Mainly, I want to earn my bread and butter through stand-up only. Whatever like brand deals or whatever comes through content, that is supplementary, and it is to keep my Instagram active. So stand up. So what I'll tell you is how I go about stand up. We have a lot of like curated lineups in the city, almost every day. The 3 4 good clubs we have these lineups, and I go and try 12 15 minutes of content there. Then some jokes work, some will not work. Then you have to rework those jokes. All these things keep happening. So that is the process actually. So it is a very recursive process. It involves a lot of failure and awkward moments on stage, but then it is worth it. Like you feel like you are doing something, because I don't
Wow,
have a day
it's
job
like you've
now. So you have to feel like you're doing something, you're failing at something.
can you how was that to quit your job and to take this whole trust to the next level with yourself? How was
Yeah.
your family,
uh,
wife? How
yeah.
was their reaction?
So 8 years I have just juggled with both stand up and this thing. A day job I had, I used to go directly from the job to doing stand up spots, creating new material and all those things. So after that, it was purely a monetary decision. If I was making enough money, I knew that I would quit. There is no other criteria for me to quit. So once I started making enough money, I said that okay, now it is time to go. Thank you so much. No more wearing that ID card and all those things. I'm done. Because anyway, I was in IT.
बलवंत राय के पट्टा गले
हाँ.
में.
अरे यार.
Correct.
I'm in IT, and they were just like, they were saying you do this AI course, do that AI course, this AI course. Arey, if AI is doing my work, why I should do their course? Yeah. So why I should do these
Wow.
courses? Let them do these things. Let AI
Correct.
do. They are saying AI will take over your job. I am like, I have take
Take
given
over
it to
na मैं
AI.
up
Yeah,
correct.
yeah. I've
Correct.
given it
So
to
so
AI. Yeah.
so all your characters that are right now popular
Huh.
and people are loving it. I see all your clips and they're always so hilarious. So what is the inspiration? Is this from real life or you're
Yeah.
just coming up with stuff?
Yeah, yeah, real life only. So basically, what I've noticed is that I notice very unnecessary random things since childhood. Like I've started noticing that, I've started noticing that I've been noticing these things since childhood now, because I remember randomly when I was in college, if someone is teaching coding and they were like printf, so I was like, why does it sound? Why is this T so sharp? What is his issue? Why is he saying print?
Hmm.
Why? And other people are noticing, okay, printf and आगे जो भी है, whatever is there, they are noticing the content. I'm noticing how people are saying things. It is very
Mm-hmm.
unnecessary to notice these things. It is
Mm-hmm.
useless, but then these things will only create for comedy content. So that is how I have been noticing things all these years. Now it is just that I am monetizing it, nothing else.
Wow, you found a way to use your wisdom in a
Yeah,
very smart way.
it's very stupid to notice these things, but if you can get paid for it, then you should put your energies there, I think.
Correct.
Yeah,
Wow, so well said. And so your Vikas PT sir,
yeah,
what
yeah,
is
yeah.
the story behind Vikas PT sir?
Vikas P.T sir is again just trauma monetization. Okay, we had this sir in our school, and he was actually much worse than what Vikas P.T sir is. He was very strict. Okay, almost like he was very bad. He used to make us eat nails if you didn't cut in front of him. If you
Like
have
eat
long nails,
nail.
yeah, and he will look at you while you're eating those nails. Like it was horrible. Many
This
many
is
other
worse than
things.
Hannibal Lecter from
Yeah,
Silence of
yeah,
the Lambs.
yeah. Yeah, it's that is
मतलब
what. Yeah, yeah, that is what we had for breakfast in the morning. Nails. Some people who are privileged, they will say that, oh, this is dark humor. This was our life. This was our life growing up. What else should I say? So yeah, he was a very strict teacher. So which is why that character I took that character. I tried to do one reel, it did well, and then I thought, okay, I can do more scenarios with this, and I was enjoying it. That was the main thing. Views are secondary.
Mhm.
Views will come today, they will not come tomorrow. But I want to enjoy doing that thing in front of the camera, and I was enjoying that. So then I thought I will do this.
Wow, that is so amazing that you found that. It's
Yeah,
very
yeah.
difficult for many people to find what they enjoy.
Ah, right. It was like purely by accident actually. I was trimming my beard. I removed my beard, only the mustache remained. So I said, why am I looking like Vikas P.T, sir? Then I thought might as well just do a reel and see how it does.
No way.
Yeah, yeah.
It's as simple as that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You basically, there is one part of your head, you know, it always asks you to do very stupid things. Mostly in adult life we ignore that, but if you pay attention to that and if you start serving that part of the brain, then it makes for comedy content. It is as
Wow.
simple as that. Yeah.
So how long has this part of your brain been serving you this madness?
Yeah, I think the last 2 to 3 years only actually that I've actually started to take that part of my head seriously, because then we did Vikas PT sir on stage, and then that opened up so many opportunities. Because that first time I did Vikas PT sir on stage, 1.5 year back I did, and that also was very random. I just thought of doing that, so it went very well. So then we started doing this. Now we are doing this show. It is called Proxy Periods. It is a format show. So in which basically the audience is the classroom, and
Oi.
and we divide the audience in two parts, like one team, two teams, Saudhan team and Vishram team.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, and then we make them play games, and whichever team wins, they get some or the other gift, and everyone gets a certificate at the end of the show. Yeah,
Wow.
yeah. We are doing this show now.
That is sick.
Yeah.
It's just in Bombay right now or traveling?
No, we are traveling with it. My solo show is over Smartgiri. So first half is my stand-up, second half is this proxy period show. Yeah.
Wow. And so now I'm guessing you have a team that works with you to build these properties and IPs. And so how's that like now from an artist? I guess you also looking at the business aspect of
Hmm.
things and
Yeah.
the money aspect of things. So can you share like what is the journey and what is the time frame
Hmm.
according to you for a new comic to come
Yeah.
on the scene and start making money?
Yeah, so basically now I am managed by an agency. I'm managed by OML now. Before this, I was also managed by
ओए
some.
क्या
Yeah.
बात है सर
Acha, you know them. Okay.
yeah I
Yeah,
mean
because in
yeah
the music circuit, they are very big.
mm.
So you
But
might
also
be.
comedy they have been
Yeah,
they
comedy
started
also.
many years ago yeah
Yeah. So Tanmay Bhatt and all are still managed by them. Tanmay Bhatt also,
correct
many of them are still managed.
बड़े बड़े नामों के साथ
अरे
नाम जुड़ गए हैं आपका
नहीं यार.
congrats man I'm so happy for you and your journey
अरे
it's incredible and it's
thank you.
so inspiring it's
Yeah,
so
yeah.
inspiring
Thank you, but I remember you also. Like you were one of my first followers after that DMC reel, and you kept the engagement going. Like you used to share my reels on your story and all. I remember, and that time you had like good numbers, 13, 14K you had, and those shares and everything they helped the reach of my reels also. So yeah, it is only because of people like you that we get views also, right?
I mean,
So
come on. You
yeah.
know, good work, it always shows up. It's like you can't do much, but just let people know that there's such awesome work that's happening in the world.
Thank you, yeah. Thank you so much. But
And,
yes,
and you
coming.
know,
Yeah, sorry.
yeah, sorry. I mean, I remember because I used to I used to be on Red FM
Hmm.
and I used to do Mawali Bhai, one character,
Yeah, I
right?
know.
And I know I love characters, and when I saw your character, it was so real, yeah, you know. And
Hmm.
you know ना रेड एफएम पे सब लोग हमेशा अरे कॉर्पोरेटर और उनकी
Yeah.
सबकी बजाते रहते हैं
Yes,
so
yes.
it was really connected with me deeply but
सबका
coming back
भाई,
to
सबका भाई मवाली भाई.
correct
I
correct
remember. अरे यार, it was amazing.
thank you so
Yeah.
coming back
Yeah.
for newcomers and you know who are getting into the comic scene
Hmm.
from going into startup to like a being to making a business out of it and
Yeah.
like earning and quitting your job these are big
Mm-hmm.
decisions in
Yeah.
India
Yes,
so
yes.
how did you take that step one by one like how was that journey
Yeah, so as of now, I think the journey has changed completely. When we started, We had to, do 4 minute spots, 5 minute spots. Then if you're good, some producer will give you 8 minute spots, and they will say ki, okay, don't bring a +1. So at least that thing goes away in a year or so. Then in the second
Mm,
year, you build your 15-20 minute set. Then three of the three upcoming comics come together, put up a show. You do 20-25 minutes each. And like that, we built a 90-minute set. After that, we put out 30 minutes of content so that we have a 1 hour show ready with us if we have
right.
to put out a tour or something. So that is how it worked. And now to break even into that, tour economics is another topic. But this is how
Correct.
we started. Now I don't know what the scene is, honestly, because now I think it is more about going viral on reels. That time when
Mm,
we started, reels were not there 9 years back. But now I think that what comics are doing is that they're building a set, 10 minutes, 20 minutes. They're putting out 10 minutes directly on reels, cut those set jokes
yeah.
into reels, and they'll put out 10 reels, and then they'll get a following from that. And I think that is how they are building their presence, because we had zero online presence for the first 4 to 5 years of doing stand up. So yeah, that has changed, I think. So this is how they can start. They are starting, but once you have some numbers, then people take tickets, so you get earn we can earn from those ticket sales, and then you get
Tickets. Yeah.
corporate shows, college shows. So yeah, it's corporate shows, college shows the same. When you have less numbers, you will get a smaller show. When you have bigger numbers, you get a more, you get more money out of that show. So that is how I also started. I think that is the same for these comics also. And it is a monetary decision. See, if you start making good money, you will not do any other job. This is the best
Correct.
job. Doing stand-up comedy is the best job, for, like, at least according to me. It's
Wow.
beautiful. So it
And
is, yeah.
yeah, so you are now making more characters, or you're happy with what you have right now?
Yeah, so both actually. I am not building a lot of characters, but every 4 months I want to bring in one character. Every 4 to 5 months I would like to bring in one character. Yeah, hi.
Yeah,
So
hi.
every 4 to 5 months I'm just building one character, and whatever the rest, like Rachik this side is there for this corporate teams call one, and Vikas P.T sir is there.
Right.
So I try to do different things with them. So these two are long-term characters. So I try to do different things with them, and let's see how it goes. More IPs with them, and because unka, it's like they have a fixed fan base now. These two characters.
And then people are looking forward to what's
Yeah,
next.
yeah, yeah,
And
yeah,
there's also a music teacher
yeah. Yeah, music teacher is there, but
who's flicking his
yeah,
hair all
yeah,
the
yeah.
time,
He's very
like
arrogant.
Balwant Rai.
Yeah, he's actually like in state board schools. We had this music teacher, okay? So he used to come and he used to boast ki, have you seen yesterday's Indian Idol episode? Yeah, the guy who won the best singer, I coached him. No, why are you here? What is wrong with you? What did you do that you had to be in this school teaching us? You have taught those people, okay? Now then you should teach Sonu Nigam also. Yeah. Why are you here? He used to fake a lot of these things, and because of these things, he had this arrogant attitude about himself.
Okay.
Yeah, the typical,
So,
there are some classical singers who have this higher than the that kind of an attitude. So
yeah.
I've made something on that.
So tell me, is this like was this part of your whole schooling? And I can see that this a lot of the reflections that you have are
Yeah,
from those days.
yeah,
And did you all have like a common school group of boys or friends who did this act within yourself?
yeah, yeah. Actually, yeah. Because see, if you go to a bad school, then you can become a good comedian. If you go to a good school, you will become a
All
good
the trauma.
citizen. Yeah, yeah, yeah. If you go to a good school, you can become a good person. But then, what is the point of that? If you can become a good comedian, it is better.
That's
So
so crazy.
yeah, yeah. So yeah, we used to make fun of all of these people. So one good thing about going to a state board school is that if you as a teacher are not a good person, you will be told that immediately by the students. Okay, they will not respect
How?
you. They will not respect you at all. If you go in the corridor, they will shout something behind your back and go. But if you are a good teacher, you will be respected. It is like that. So, and like between the kids also, we used to talk like, हाँ वो विकास का period है. It's not Vikas sir because he's
Correct.
not a good person. Then why should
Correct.
we call him sir? In front of him, we will call. Otherwise, he will call parents. But otherwise, what is the point of calling him sir? So people used to talk like that only. हाँ वो चिंतामणि का period है, विकास का period है. ऐसे.
That's that's so amazing.
Yeah,
So now your parents,
yeah.
they must be so proud of you.
हाँ.
Uh, uh,
Yeah.
matlab, were they always encouraging you ki, or they were like, "Kai re Aditya,
Mm.
what are you doing?"
Yeah, yeah.
Or how was it?
Yeah, initially, so obviously they had their doubts because, which is why I didn't leave my job for such a long time because comedy, money comes much later. Like I started earning money properly, I think 2-3 years prior to today. Yeah, that's it. I was doing comedy for 4 to 5 years and then I started earning little bit money. So money comes
Okay.
very late in comedy and people, as parents, they will not understand why are you doing this if no one is paying you. For 4 5 years, I used to go after my office. I used to go to perform and in these open mics and lineup shows. No one paid anything, and they are like, "Why are you doing this to yourself? They are
Hmm.
not giving you
And no
money."
one's laughing also. What's up
Ah,
with you?
yeah,
Are
yeah,
you okay, my son?
yeah. So the people don't get the entire process. My
Mm-hmm.
wife, who was my girlfriend then, I used to get her as +1. So
Mm-hmm.
she understands that entire process of building a joke from scratch, then building a 10-minute set, then eventually a 1 hour show. So she understands everything. She has been to many open mics as my +1. So she never had any doubts. In fact, she had more, faith in me that, Arey, you will do it. Just keep working hard. Yeah, don't worry about the money and all because she has a good job. She is more educated also than me. So yeah, she was
So
always,
it's I mean, in your case, it's like full behind a successful man. It's
yeah.
always
Ha ha
uh
ha.
wow.
Yeah, that is there. So from her side I didn't have any issues, but yeah, parents were very like worried ki why are you doing this? And my dad once said that this looks like a MLM scheme. Someone has you know fuss out you in a MLM
Promised.
thing. Yeah. And they are taking advantage of you. Yeah,
I would have loved to be a fly on the wall when that conversation was happening.
yeah. Because I used to come
But
home
then,
late, 11:30, then again go in the morning to office.
wow,
So they were like, why are you doing these things here? But now everything makes sense to them.
that's so amazing.
Yeah.
Uh, Your self-doubt.
Mm.
Did you come across like, "Arey kya," like
Yeah. Are many
how did
times.
like what was that phase and how did you get over it? I mean, thank God you had your
Mm.
wife and your partner who's so supportive. That makes
Yeah.
a huge difference.
Yes. Completely. Are yaar, what do I like? How do I tell you? 2-3 years ago, 22 to 24 mid, I thought that I will never be able to quit my job. This will be a side thing only. Comedy will be a side thing. You will do a job. After that, you will go to whatever happens. I literally didn't feel. But after these BMC videos started doing well and all these things happened, and then like I was like, okay, now the numbers are going up. We have some brand deals, tickets are also going, so I think we can do uh this full time. And then like some more reels, stand-up reels started working. Once stand-up reels start working, the ticket sales go up like anything. And I was very sure that until and unless I sell good amount of tickets, I will not be able to leave this job, because brands, corporate shows are all very like unstable
Haphazard.
things, haphazard,
Yeah.
many things. See, now what is happening, I'll tell you. There is this war going on, right?
Correct.
Two of my brand deals are on hold because the brands don't want to spend immediately. They don't know what will happen in
Invest.
the next 2 months. But I am selling tickets, so ticket sales has to always be the first priority. So when tickets started selling, then I was like, okay, now I can leave. So yeah, even that time my parents were supportive, because till that time they saw that I was making good money, more than my salary. So yeah, they didn't have an issue after that.
That's so cool. Did
Yeah.
you have like really moments of success during these periods that made you keep going and saying like, I believe in myself? Or were you like always dependent on a validation from outside?
Oh, nice question. Because stand up as an art form, actually it depends on validation from outside, right? And immediate
Hmm.
validation from the audience. You immediately you come to know. It is like having food. You have one bite to come to know if the food is good or not. It is not
Correct.
like it is not like a movie that you start today and you get validation from the audience 10 months later after the
Hmm.
movie is made. So yes, validation from outside matters a lot in stand up actually. But the only thing is that you have to trust your gut, and you have to, if you think that this material is going to work, you have to back it, and you have to make something out of that, and you will get out of that self doubt. So yes, external validation, if you use it in a good way in stand up, it works very well, I think.
No, but it's tough. No, like today, see, everything is like fast food. Everybody wants a quick
Yeah.
answer, a quick, oh, I'm gonna do this or not gonna do this. But
Mm-hmm.
you have literally taken the 10 years to build this.
Yeah, yeah,
You know, you are talking to me like it's like not a big deal at all. It's very nice of you. But in those 10 years, you put in a lot of effort and
yeah,
self-belief,
yeah,
right?
yeah,
So my question was that how did you keep yourself motivated to wake up every day and go 8 o'clock, then come
yeah,
12
yeah.
o'clock? How did you keep going?
I don't know, ma'am. I think just young. I was
Mm,
just
mm,
young. That's it. I think when you are
okay.
young, I had decided
Stay
one thing.
hungry, stay foolish,
Yes, yes.
kind of.
I had decided. See, I have failed at three startups when I was in college. Okay, then like
I
many
mean,
other
you did your own
failures.
startups?
Yeah, yeah. When I was in college, I did two. After college, also I was working on one, and I was working on this comedy thing also, and I had a day job also, and girlfriend also. So I failed in all of, like, I had one thing in my head that I don't want to regret anything. If I fail, it's okay, but you should not regret. Ki, "Arey, I should have tried. Might have been good at
Wow.
that." So I
That's
tried
such
everything.
good.
And in your early 20s, you're supposed to experiment like this only, and you were supposed to fail publicly, fail beautifully.
Embarrass yourself.
Yes, just embarrass yourself because you won't get that privilege in your 30s. You know that, right? You're older to
Mm,
me.
yeah.
In your 30s, failing is very difficult and it is not possible. You can't afford to fail that much. Obviously, you can try new things, but then that can't be your source of income. So, जो भी I wanted to just try out in my early 20s, and this thing worked. And it was like, like you're talking about motivation. I don't need motivation to do stand up. It is my way of life. Anything
Mm,
happens, I just think of it, okay, ये तो set है. This is a set now. I had a small surgery 2-3 years back. I made a set on it. I put it out on YouTube also. So this is how my brain processes things now. So it is a
mm.
way of life for me now. I don't need any motivation to do this
So
at
you
all.
are the film now.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Whatever happens with me, I make a stand-up set, real slice of life type on that, and then I put it out. So
So,
yeah.
one very interesting thing, like there are now there's India's exploding with content creation,
Mm-hmm.
and your reels are like I see Focused Indian and
Yeah.
Neil and all these people. They're always working with each other, collaborating, and
Mm-hmm.
pushing content. Have you ever thought of doing something together like that with other collaborators? Because that's another way of for you to grow, right?
Yeah, yeah. So I do sometimes. I am now doing a podcast clip series with Vikas P.T, sir. It is called Ek Do Ek Real Talk No Fake. So that is what. So basically, you see, it is his podcast, and he is the host, and then he takes interview with like drawing sir, science teacher, different,
English
and these
teacher.
are, yeah, and these are different content creators. Okay.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah. So that is one
wow.
series that I'm making in collaboration with other people. But other than that, stand up is a very lonely art form, and I have first started doing stand up, and then I came into this content creation thing, right? So
Mm,
that thing is still there. That it's difficult to collaborate and work because in stand up you have to do everything yourself.
mm,
No one writes for you. No one can teach you anything. You have to do it. You have to learn. So somewhere, back of the mind, I have this thing that I might not do good collabs with people. So it is difficult for stand-up comedians in general to collab and work like
mm-hmm.
that. But yeah, I want to get over that. I don't want to keep this in my head. Ki, "Arey, it is difficult, so you can't do it."
Yeah, I
I will
think
definitely try that.
you have such great potential. I believe in you. So I
Thank
know that when you do work with some other collaborators, you're gonna go to the next level. Be amazing. Uh,
you. Right.
how would Vikas PT sir
Yeah.
answer ki, how is life with you, Vikas PT sir, today?
Life, it is a goods. Life, every day we are a wake up, then we are a breath, then inhale is there, exhale it is there. Life, it is happen, we are happen to life. Uh, all this, uh, all this question, I am not toilet.
Oh man, you're like anyone can wake you up at 3 a.m.
Yeah,
and say Vikas PT sir, and you'll start like speaking.
yeah, yeah,
Does
yeah.
your wife get annoyed with you like when she's
Huh.
serious and you're like always making jokes?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Sometimes, sometimes she does. But then I also don't do a lot of these things at home. So yeah,
It
but
must be so tough to
uh-huh.
actually not actually be in that flow all the time.
Yeah, yeah. So the major issue is that I don't talk like Vikas P.T. sir unless it is required, because it is
Hmm.
impacting my spoken English so much nowadays. I've started to read books and everything to talk like a normal human being again.
Overcome.
Yeah, yeah. It's literally impacting my English. It is nonsense. I don't like it.
It is a nonsense.
It is a nonsense. I'm not like it that way.
So, it's everybody thinks like comedy, yeah, everybody comes and they say some
Mm.
random stuff. And so, what's the hard part of doing comedy for you?
Uh, Hard part is actually not sleeping early. That is the hard part for me because I don't get to sleep early. 10 mostly these are 10 p.m. shows lineups and all at night.
Oh,
So after
okay.
I come back, there is an adrenaline rush for some time.
Oh, correct.
So then I can't sleep early. Then I have to wake up late. Then everything is late. That is the hardest part about comedy for me. I want to sleep early. That is a big issue. So which is why eyes, like under eyes, black, this darkness and everything is there. That is the hardest
but
part
now
about
but
comedy.
now you become now you're on the way to becoming a celebrity, or you are a celebrity,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
now I guess the facial treatments and go to a luxury spa must come natural, no?
No, yeah, I don't like all that actually. I don't like
But
that. But yeah.
some character of yours might like it.
Ah, right,
You
right,
might
right.
not like it.
Right, right. Yeah, that makes sense. This is nice. I will pitch this
है
to
ना?
some brand. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. कि
Yeah, this is
मेरे को
actually
मजा नहीं
nice.
आ रहा, but maybe my music teacher loves to go to
Hmm.
spa and enjoy.
Yeah,
Ah.
yeah. Arey, I just remembered, this guy, this music sir, he had this jhola. How these journalists have the jhola.
Correct,
So
correct,
in that he had one small Ponds ka dabbi, this much Ponds ki dabbi he had. He used to
correct.
carry that Ponds ka dabbi, and whenever before the lecture, he used to just put it in his neck and everything.
The powder.
Yeah, it's so stupid.
Yeah,
Why?
that.
Why do you want to do that? Why are you doing this in front of people? You
Oh
think we
my
can't
God.
afford Pond's powder that you're doing this in front of the kids?
But those days were wild, no?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I mean, everybody was wild. Everybody was a character. It was like you were literally watching Kader Khan, Shakti Kapoor in real
Yeah,
life.
that's what.
Back in the day, the films were also like that.
Hmm.
People played characters which were ridiculous.
Yeah, actually, nowadays there are movies. That is another podcast. If you start talking about the movies today versus what happened in 90s and 2000s,
Unbelievable.
yeah, they were
Unbelievable.
so much better.
Correct,
Yeah,
correct.
yeah.
That's a good point. What do you think about the movies today?
Mm-hmm.
What are your thoughts on the movies today? I mean, let's take the biggest one recently, Dhurandhar. What
Durandar.
was your take?
I liked the movie honestly, except for those 3 to 5 minutes, I felt like little bit, propagandish. I thought they were. Apart from that, the movie was good, honestly. But the thing is, when you talk about making national patriotic movies, there is a difference between patriotism and nationalism, right?
Mm-hmm.
What we grew up watching Rang De Basanti, we grew up watching Swades and all those movies. They were actually patriotic movies where the protagonist
Lagan.
basically Lagan also. They say that okay, we are not the best. Okay, we have these, we have this in Rang De Basanti, for example.
Shortcomings.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they say that, okay, we have corruption, all these things, but there is always hope. And that hope is created by normal people like us. There is no some big person or some superhero comes out and solves these things. Even in
Correct.
Swades, I remember that scene. You have watched Swades, right?
Yeah.
You remember that scene where this Shah Rukh Khan comes to that village, the panchayat is going on, and that
Mm.
uh, what do you call, Sarpanch says that, हमारा जो culture है, हमारा रीति रिवाज, वो हमारा सबसे बड़ा advantage है. And then he sunaus him like, this is an excuse for not making progress, not making actual progress. Can you do these scenes in the movies today? No, right? It is
No.
very difficult
No.
to show these things in movies today. So that is something that, I don't like, that these kids are growing up without understanding the concept of patriotism and dissent.
Mm.
So,
And it's all blood and gore all the
yeah,
time
yeah,
now.
yeah. Have you seen all the recent Bollywood movies posters? They look like Bhojpuri movie posters. There is blood on the face
Really?
of the protagonist.
Oh,
There always has to be blood on the poster
it's
for some
correct.
reason.
Yeah. Yeah. It's very disturbing.
Yeah, it is very disturbing. You see, you live in a European nation, right? In
Mm.
where like the country in which you stay, if you put such posters, will they even be allowed? Small kids are
No.
just looking at blood randomly. Like
No chance.
while walking on the road, they look at a poster and there is so much blood. They are allowed to see so much blood like randomly. Is it normal?
No way.
Eh, That's what
No
I'm
way.
saying. This is utter nonsense. The
It
Bollywood
doesn't
has gone.
exist.
Bollywood has absolutely gone to the dogs, I think. But I think this is the phase and they will come out of it, because this has happened earlier also. Bollywood has these
Mm.
phases where they, may make very bad movies and then they come out and they make good movies also. Like, I genuinely want better movies to be made, yeah. Forget about the patriotic ones. I just want good comedy movies to be made.
Correct.
Why can't we have movies like Welcome today?
Bro, welcome. The period of Akshay Kumar, what's that Chotu guy, yaar? Akshay Kumar, Paresh
Rajpal
Rawal,
Yadav.
Rajpal Yadav,
Yeah.
the Halchal and all these
Yeah.
movies, Shahid Kapoor. Oh my God, they were hilarious.
Yeah.
Like even today, when you watch the clips, you can just keep laughing and
Yeah.
reminiscing the golden days, kind of.
Yeah. I,
Completely ridiculous.
I've watched Hera Fairy almost every time whenever I get a chance. And if it was there on TV earlier when I used to watch TV, and Hera Fairy was there, I used to watch it. Even now, sometimes I get suggestions, I go and watch it. It is still funny. Comedy does not
Correct.
actually have repeat value, but these movies were so good that you can actually watch them again and again and still laugh.
Correct.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah,
I mean, has movies knocked at your door yet? Or
yeah.
are you
No,
hoping it will?
no, I don't. I'm not interested also. So I have tried acting because I've done 2, 3 projects like ads and these things. I don't find that exciting. It is a very tedious art form. I am not cut out for that, I think. So I don't want to do it. But obviously, if someone pays a lot of money, why will I not? I will learn
That's
the art
true.
form then. I will make it easy. Yeah, because
So
there is a lot of money in this, right?
tell me, Aditya, what are the comedians that you really look up to today in the scene?
In India, Abhishek Upmanyu has to be there. Abhishek Upmanyu is there, Biswa Kalyan Rath is there, Kenny Sebastian. Yeah, these three. These are
Okay,
the, yes, top three for me. Because I
okay,
started comedy after watching Biswa. His introvert and chaos. There was this set of his introverts and chaos. So I watched that
correct.
set and I related a lot because I was a proper introvert at that time. And I said that if this guy can do I should also do.
Does
So
Biswa know this?
no, I have not told him because now he is like, I'm friends with him. So I don't want to make it awkward.
What?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
How
So I
can
don't
that be?
don't want to make it awkward. Like, I don't know. That's why I have not told him.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, yeah,
That is, I think it'll only be amazing because it's so amazing that you actually started
yeah, yeah.
kind of because of that.
Yes, I started only because of his video, extroverts and chaos. Yeah.
That's crazy. And
Yes, yes.
if you've been doing, do you listen to music, watch movies, read books, any recommendations from your end
Yeah, yeah.
for people?
So books I don't read a lot. I want to read, but which is why I told you why also, because of this Vikas P.T thing.
Vikas P.T.
So I'm reading. I read this book, the bookshop, the Morisaki. Um, just a minute. I have this Days at the Morisaki bookstore.
Okay.
Bookshop. Yeah, it is a thin book. I look at books from the sideways. If it is thin, then I will read. If it is very fat, then it's okay. Whatever, you are good. You are a good author. Okay, you are good at whatever you do. I am not a good
It's
reader.
too serious.
Yeah, yeah. I don't this much. With this much thickness books
The
I read.
size, yeah.
Yeah. So in that I found this one. My time at the Morisaki bookshop, and now I'll start a new one. I've started this Kindle. Where I've started this Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. So the
Okay.
yeah yeah
That's a complex one, little bit.
yeah, but it is a funny one. I've
Yeah.
heard. Yeah, yeah. So that I will start now. But no such other recommendations, honestly, book wise. I am not a avid
Book
reader, but I
person.
will become someday. Yeah.
Yeah, because of Vikas PT sir. Wow.
Yes. Yeah,
So cool.
yeah.
So
Actually.
finally school is leading you in the right direction.
Arey, हाँ यार. Right. But music wise, so I listen to everything here. If someone opens my Spotify, they will be like, this guy is a psychopath. Because
So
I listen to Lata Mangeshkar and R.D. Burman and then directly MC Stan. So people are like,
uh-huh.
basically I listen to everything in between that. MC Stan to
Hmm.
all the old people. Everything I listen to. Bollywood, Malayalam, this thing, music, Telugu, Tamil, everything.
Wow.
Yeah, yeah, I
So,
love listening.
so what's your like, let's say, what's your vision and what's your inspiration and motivation for the next couple of years? What, like you said, you're not interested in movies, but of
Yeah,
course
yeah.
you're open if someone comes with 2 crores and says,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
be be the hero of the movie. But what are you aiming for? Like, what do you feel your purpose of doing all of this is today?
Yeah,
Today.
so yeah, yeah, great question. Yeah, it's because as of now, I'm doing too many things. I'm creating content, I'm doing brand work, then I'm doing my stand up, then I'm doing this because PTs are live. I want to do lesser things in life, is what I want to do in the next 2 years. First thing is, I've talked about this to my manager also. I want to stop doing brand work as soon as possible. I don't want to work for brands, but that will happen only if I generate enough amount of money from my ticket sales.
Mm-hmm.
And so basically, Upmanyu, the way Abhishek Upmanyu lives, that is my inspiration. He does only ticketed shows and he does corporate college shows and these things. That's it.
And does YouTube on, like, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That too very rarely if you see. He doesn't have the pressure of posting continuous videos the way I do because he's
Mm-hmm.
established now. So it's okay if he
Correct.
doesn't put anything in a year or so. But if I don't post videos for every 1 or 2 months on YouTube, then people start, I start losing relevance. Then it doesn't matter if I'm good or not. So I want
Wow.
to, I want to escape this relevance thing. The pressure
Mm-hmm.
of being relevant, I want to escape that. In the next 2 years, I'm working towards that. I want to just increase my ticket sales at any cost. So that
That's a
is what I'm
great
working.
goal.
Yes, yes, yes. That
To
is the
become
purest form of income,
self-reliant.
actually. Yeah, yeah, that is the purest.
Atmanirbhar.
Yes, Atmanirbhar Bharat. That is the
Wow.
end game, honestly. Yes, yes. It will
That's
take some
so
time.
cool.
Yeah, yeah, and I will create content definitely, but I just don't want to do it for brands because that is another podcast if I have to explain those things. So, yeah, yeah, that is
So,
what I feel.
and now you are traveling. I saw you have an international date now.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm doing a UK tour this year.
Woohoo!
Yeah, yeah.
Congratulations. Tell me about that. How do you feel about that? Did you imagine this would happen? And how are you feeling about that going on tour to the UK?
Yeah, yeah, I'm feeling very good. But I'm just anxious about how many tickets we will sell because this is the first time that I'm doing a UK tour. So I am actually not expecting much sales also, honestly. But it will be great if we have a lot of sales. I'll push definitely. But I'm feeling very good. I'm very excited to see who will come, for these kind of shows. Who are these people exactly? Who are watching my reels there, and then they've decided to give their time and money, and they've come to the show in UK. So yes, very excited about that. We are doing 2 to 3 cities, but we have listed London
And
as
it's a
of now.
collab show, like you have other comedians, or it's
No,
just
no.
a solo?
Collab meaning me and Vikas P.T, sir. That's it. The both of us.
Oi,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
that is huge.
Yeah. So like all of my shows, first half is stand up, second half is the proxy periods show. Yeah. So yes, very excited.
Amazing.
And I hopefully if this goes well, we can do other countries as well. So yes, looking forward to the UK too.
That's so amazing. Yeah, then
Yeah.
then the whole world is your oyster, as they say, you know. You can
Hmm.
just go anywhere.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Would
Wow,
love
wow. So
to
cool.
come to Stockholm also someday.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I think it's not very far that that's going to happen.
Yes, next year we'll definitely try.
Awesome.
Yeah,
Awesome.
yeah,
Just before you go, any advice from you or PT sir on to youngsters today?
yeah. To youngsters, what do I say? Nothing. Actually, see, young people nowadays are actually finding it very easier to, at least career-wise, I think they have a lot more options because of the, 5G and all these things. They can
Correct.
do whatever they want. But one
AI.
advice, yeah, AI and all of these things. But one advice is that, see, if you're getting into content creation, please be very original and don't chase views and all these things. These things will come. You have an entire lifetime ahead of you to chase anything. But do whatever you do, just enjoy. If you don't enjoy your
Full enjoy.
existence, yeah, full enjoy. So, everything it becomes just sad. If you keep enjoying and doing things whatever you like, there is a lot of scope for everything. There are vloggers who are making millions and crores of rupees. So, just enjoy whatever you do, and you will earn money out of it. So that is what I think uh, I would want to say.
Wow.
Yeah, yeah.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Aditya. It's been
Arey,
such an awesome talk.
thank you so much,
I
man.
do thank you for being on the podcast and giving your time and giving us this fabulous episode.
No problem at all. It was my pleasure. Yeah. Thank you for asking nice questions. I really like talking to you. I think we talked a lot on Instagram earlier, but I've never had the chance to, talk to you like this. So yeah, I had a nice
Absolutely.
time, man.
I'm looking forward to all the amazing things you're going to do and cheering for you
Yeah,
always.
yeah, yeah. Sure, sure, bhai. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Best of luck.